You know, he tells us to pray without ceasing, and people have said to me, how do you do that? Well, sometimes praying is not necessarily this whole auditory where you start with your whole rehearsed speech of our Father, and you go through all of this stuff, and you never tell him your heart. You never tell him what you're thinking. A lot of times I like to sit on my back deck, and there's a lot of grass and greenery back there too. And out here it's even more amazing, but I like to sit out there because then I can kind of escape anything that's going on the inside of the house and focus on the inside of my spirit. And when I focus on that, what I find is that the things I thought were important really weren't. What was important was Christ, because he's the one that's my guiding light. He's the one that I'm talking to. He's the one I'm praying to. So when you're praying, it doesn't have to be this rehearsed, perfect prayer. I've had people say, oh, skip me, I don't want to pray. I don't know how to pray. Praying is just talking to God. It's just telling him how things are going. But, first acknowledge who he is. Some people use that ACTS acronym to pray. They say adoration, confession, thanksgiving, and then supplication. Because it's putting him first and then asking for what you need. Because here's what I have found. When you put him first, you find that a lot of the things that you wanted to pray for, you don't even want to pray for them anymore. It's like that seems insignificant right now. And he says, set your eyes on things above. And when you're out in nature, when you're setting your eyes on things above, like right now, this bird just flew right by, and I'm thinking, okay, he isn't even thinking about me. He isn't worrying about me. He doesn't fret about me. He doesn't even care about me. I care about him because, we don't want bird stuff all over us, right? I know I can be silly too. But what it does is when we're acknowledging God first in our prayers, we're bringing ourselves back to center. We're bringing ourselves back to who we are and who God made us to be. And we're bringing ourselves back to our foundation, why we were created, why God made us in the first place.